Hi, I'm Larry Yo. Welcome to Can Make It Makeup. Because your makeup can't make it, I am here to help you make it. So the first step of a great makeup is always skincare. It's about prepping the skin so the skin is plumped up. So there's a very good canvas for your makeup to go on. So for the first step, because the skin is dry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a first layer of water on the skin. So by introducing a very thin layer of water first, when you apply your skincare, the glides on better and also your skin would be more hydrated from the water that you spray on. Next, I'm using a hydrating mist. I'm using MAC Fix Plus to focus on the dry spots, right? I'll take the mist or spray itself and spray it directly on my fingers and then massage my fingertips. And directly, I go on to the drier areas. When you apply makeup, this whole part always look as if it's slightly dusted or worse, wrinkly. So always hydrate up to the neck. When we spray such a hydrating mist, we always try to take like 20 centimeters away and just spray it on yourself. The problem with misting spray is that some people spray too close. Eventually looks like you're sweating a lot. It's quite gross and drippy. Then they're like, oh my god, it's dripping everywhere. What I'm going to do is simply take your own fingers and massage it upon the skin. By doing this, your fingertips have many points of nerves. So by going across, you can feel wherever your skin is dehydrated, dry or even patchy. Some people believe in slapping things upon the face. They say it wakes up the face. If you want to wake up your face, go run. Next, I'm using a Hydrating Essence. This one is by Labo. One of my favorite because it's lightweight, doesn't transfer too much thing upon the skin, and yet enough for me to make the skin more hydrated and more supple.
Is serum really a need before moisturizing and makeup?
Depends on personal preference. Some people find that when they apply too much, they break out. If you're really lazy, get your hydration from your toner, massage on, you use hydrating serum. The problem is most people, they apply nothing, they put a moisturizer, and it foams because the skin is not softened, and then you apply your makeup, then parts of it get patchy. I always start hydration from the center, skipping the nose because the nose is always oily. So I spray on the whole hand, go on, massage it outwards. Into the forehead, chin, the excess, onto the neck. Behind the neck, and sometimes maybe your ears even. So I like to massage and take the excess from the fingers and push to the nose area. But if you have a nose job done, just be careful. You don't want to break it. After you apply, you find that, oh, it's a bit sticky. The stickiness has to happen, so when the makeup applies on, it looks smoother. If it's very matte, you'll find your makeup always get this strange chalkiness to it. And then you blame your foundation, and then you buy 11,000 primers, and then you blame the person applied for you, you blame yourself, you blame everything except your own skill. The dripping things on the face, number one is unprofessional. Number two, it looks really gross. Basically, it looks like a flock of pigeons flew by and shat on your face. So every time they do it to their own face, I'm quite grossed out, so they do it, I'm like, Now next to under eye. Depends on the person's requirement and needs, you moisturize accordingly. I find that it gives too much slip and sometimes it runs to my own eye, I feel a slight burning sensation. For her, if her eyes are visually drier, because she constantly like to rub it, right?
Yes, I do. I guess.
I'm going to use something different. This is Maxi Coral Grass Vibrancy Eye Cream because this one is light reflectors and it has film formers. So when I apply upon under eye, it already creates that primer for me.
Let me use this with any pigment, it's pinkish.
It contains mica. So what it does reflects light. As you apply eye cream, I'm just going to pull my finger and tap. It's the same method you apply on yourself. So if I do like this and towards the mirror, I'll do the same little tap. If you know that fingers are too strong, use your ring finger. You tap first, have enough product to spread across the eye area. There should be no pulling. Once there's pulling, there's too much friction. So there's a form of freshness under the eye. So look straight ahead again, you can see. It looks brighter and there's a soft glow to it, and then there's still like her own natural matte finishing.
Can we spread it on the lips as well?
Personal preference. If you want to do that, maybe use it at night. So the excess on the finger, they put in the eyelid. The eye area is folded, it's a moving area. As you blink, your moisturizer is going to get caught in between the lids. I'm going to finish it up with a moisturizer. Moisturizers comes in many forms. It's about personal preferences. There is also like emulsion. Emulsions are lightweight moisturizer that is in liquid form, like a more watery format. Always try the texture first and how you like the texture on the skin. Same thing, you always use your hand as the contact point, the spreading point. So I'm taking it, I'm doing like 2 palms and then spreading my fingertips. So knowing that the sides are dry, you start moisturization on the side. Notice carefully that I'm pushing away. Some people say that, oh, but if I do this way, the face will sag. Oh my god. If you massage upwards or downwards, you cannot fight gravity. Gravity will pull your face down. So unless you're telling me you're defying gravity, how are you going to apply? You bend over and slap your face upwards. Unless you are moisturizing your face like you are cleaning the floor, then it matters. You know how some people remove eye makeup? Whoa, remove. Right? How it sags is because the more you rub, you're breaking your skin and fatty tissue from your muscle. So as the fatty tissue breaks apart, your face sags. Basically, use your fingers and just press. That slight tackiness that Korean call it chok chok, that feel itself means your skin is hydrated. So when you apply makeup, it looks even smoother. There's last 2 steps I'm going to do. I'm going to do the sunscreen first and then lip balm. Why I do that? Because sometimes you put too much lip balm, you put a sunscreen on, and you slather your lip balm and sunscreen together. There's a whole mess here up to your nostril. I've seen people do that, it's quite funny to me, but it's not funny for them. Sunscreen has different textures and different purpose depending on your own personal preference. How much do we use? You're supposed to use 1 teaspoon for your face. You take it, right? And then you pour like this.
That's a lot.
No, it's not. You spread it out on the whole palm. Why the whole palm? Because bigger surface area you spread is more consistent. At the point there's not enough product, the skin will literally stop because there's too much friction. The product don't glide. I like to think about sunscreen near the eyes. You notice that I skip the eyelid. I maybe push it to the brow, but not to the eyelid, moving eyelid. Most sunscreen are primers. So if you prep your skin well enough, you know you got a really good sunscreen, you don't have to apply enough primer. Normally I apply products on the skin, I don't apply too much products on the skin itself because it's your skin, it's movable, it's breathable, you're not building marina-based scents. So when everything is done itself, the skin should look smoother, you should have that glass skin finish. Basically, you have a natural glow. For oily skin, after you apply skincare itself, you'll notice that there's always this soft sheen to it. It's okay. That sheen is quite beneficial because your makeup won't look too flat. It will just look more three-dimensional. The obvious last step is now lip balm. So slather on lip balm, leave a thin layer on. What it does, it will condition the lip. So this is my final step of segment 1 of 5 of Can Make It Makeup. Because you cannot make it, I teach you to make it.